But I just realized looking at you, because I was like, I'm looking at David, I'm like, this guy looks like such a faggot. And I'm thinking, if if somebody just tunes into this and they hear you saying what you're saying about
I'm
Trump,
not helping the case.
they've immediately painted you as a leftist. It's fucking genius. For 10 years, they've ran this narrative where now if you say anything contrary to it, you're a leftist. And we're like, no.
Happening. I've been so I'm literally called a MAGA guy for the past 3 years because I'm pointing out what's going on in our current situation. As soon as this dude gets shot, whatever the hell happens there, all of a sudden I'm a Biden left, dick rider, all this stuff. And I'm like, no, bitch, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I've never been political. I've just been a critical thinker, but they want to treat this like it's a tribal thing. But Sam, what you're saying about getting into this dude's character and who he is, you're talking about whether or not he's a real estate agent. We get weird on the show. I don't care about the real estate agent thing. There is a tremendous amount of very strange coincidences surrounding Donald Trump, and I listed a bunch of them here. I'm hoping we can get into some of them, and feel free to interrupt me whenever you want. But I think a good place to start. Everybody's become familiar with him by now, and we just don't know what to do with him. We toss him to the side. Is the Ingersoll Lockwood books, right? The Marvelous Adventures of Little Baron Trump and 1900, the Last President, where this guy in the 1800s writes a book about an aristocracy or an aristocrat kid who's rich and a time traveler named Baron Trump. The entire series is narrated by a dude named the Don, who's the master of the universe. And then he comes back again, Little Baron Trump, for another book called The Last President, where essentially...
No, Baron Trump's not in that. This is a separate...
Oh, he's not?
No, it's a separate book where he's just writing a story about a bombastic billionaire or millionaire at the time. Yeah, that...
So it's The Adventures of Little Baron Trump, where he has... What is it? The same address as Donald Trump's Trump Towers on Fifth Avenue. He's literally got the same address.
Well, so Sam, you mentioned like these people, they don't live the same life as the other people, as us, the lower people, and we wouldn't get it. And I think that is it's a good point, but it's like it goes even deeper because like they're doing this is some spiritual stuff that's way over our heads. And that came to you, and Ingersoll Lockwood probably channeled the future 100 years into the future and then wrote about it. So this shit goes really deep. It's weird.
And what's at the center of the Ingersoll Lockwood books is time travel. And what a coincidence that Donald Trump's uncle, John Trump from MIT, is tasked with cleaning up Nikola Tesla's paperwork. And as far as I'm concerned, his inventions, and even corresponding with the FBI about his findings. Like, what are you talking about? Your uncle cleaned up Tesla's rumored to have figured out time travel, and there's a series of books about a time traveler. What are you talking about? And people don't know what to do with that shit. They just get upset and they go, well, let's not look at that. And they go back to things they can understand, politics. They like the theater. The theater is simple.